Let's take a quick exterior tour of the Bonneville Supercharged. As you can see, pretty original out here. Paint, also pretty original, very clean. Again, front end looking real good down here. Headlights in great shape. Got the old Pontiac badge. Bumpers in good shape. No signs of any big accidents or any accidents at all, really. Some paint chips if you look really close, but overall, really good condition. You've got the amazing original wheels with ABS callouts in the middle. Coming up the side here, everything looking really great as you can see. You've got the Supercharged badge, which is only on the SSE Supercharged, as the SSEI got its own badge. So, kind of cool. These are pretty hard to come by, so still has those on there. Glass is fantastic. Something I wanted to point out is this is all the original. I'm not sure I can focus on the glass here, but it's all original Easy Cool, which was the name of GM's, especially Pontiac's glass at the time. So this is all original glass, which is super cool. It means the car was very well sorted, well taken care of. Again, look at the glass, the roof, fantastic. No signs of clear coat failure or paint failure. Glass looking really good. You come around the rear here, it's got the large spoiler. These taillights are kind of delaminating on the inside. That's a normal thing for the SSE and SSEI taillights. Good news is you can source new ones online very cheaply. They are pretty readily available, so you can swap those out if those bother you. From a distance, they don't look that bad. It's when you get close, maybe you can see some imperfections. You can see kind of the black fading away from the plastic, but overall, not bad at all. You got the Pontiac logo right there. You got these cool reflectors, dual exhaust, SSE Pontiac badge. I don't believe it actually says Bonneville anywhere on the car, which I think is super weird, but it's just how it is. You can take a good look there at the 3/4 view from the passenger rear. Again, wheels in great shape, good tires on them, plenty of tread. Here's that original glass again. Again, look how straight the side of the car is. It's in kind of amazing condition. But yeah, here we go. Roof again, looking great. Front windshield. Little scratches, little rock chips here and there, but overall no dents or anything like that. This thing just shows incredibly well and looks nice and shiny. Oh, almost forgot, you got the really cool fog lights in the front. It's just an awesome front end, isn't it? And that's the exterior of our 93 Bonneville. Let's check out the interior of the Bonneville. All doors, handles, locks, windows operate as they should, as do all interior lights, and there are quite a few. You can see the footwells, every door, the little roof lights, and of course the front dome lights. Let's hop in here, show you what it's all about. Here you go. You have all the gauges you could ever ask for. Everything works, everything illuminates. Really fantastic. But here you go down the center stack. You have the original aircon. You can see here the economy button has kind of pushed in a little bit, just the front of it. Button still functions fine, but it's all original. Same with the radio, all the treble, you know, all the adjustable buttons you'd want on your early 90s Pontiac are present, including a slider for gain. You gotta love that. Come down. Automatic gear knob, very solid leather, in good shape. You've got the famous, at this point, seat controls, which all function. Amazing amount of control on how you want to have your seat specifically set up. So a really fun feature in the car. As you can see, dash in general, fantastic shape. There's the heads-up display, which perfectly functions. Really good. No separation of materials, nothing popping up, nothing looking weird. You've got the glove box with the vents in it. Such a cool design. Come over to the doors, pretty awesome. I just like the color in here. It's like camel tan, which is kind of cool. You can see here, seats are actually, I'll show you the driver's seat in a second. Nothing to hide there. There's no wear or tear, any rips in the front seats. The leather in this is holding up exceptionally well. Another cool thing are these original floor mats, which happen to be in fantastic shape. You can see the GM logo there. Carpet underneath is also in fantastic shape and very soft, very clean. This car was, again, very well maintained. Up above, we do have a sunroof. I have not opened the sunroof. The previous owner told me it works, but I am not a gambler. I've had bad luck with older sunroofs, but chances are it probably does work, given the fact everything else works in the car. You've got the steering wheel with all the buttons. You've got radio controls and volume. All that works. Everything functions in here. I'm going to show you the driver's seat. No real bolster wear at all. These seats have held up fantastically over time, and you can just see how comfortable they are. They are absolutely padded, super supple, super comfortable. Checking out the back seats, again, in pretty great overall shape, not gonna lie. Everything's pretty original on the car. Seats have held up well. As you can see, carpet, same condition. The only issue is there is a patch here. You can see it right there near the seat belt. Doesn't quite match the color perfectly, but honestly, it seems to be pretty solid, and that's it for a rather clean interior. You've got a center armrest kind of thing here for the rear occupants, which is cool. Cup holder, a little storage compartment underneath, all very clean, all fully functional. Pass through to the trunk also. But yeah, the leather's in fantastic shape. Headliner is perfect too. No marks, no scratches, no imperfections, no sagging. There you also have your vents and a cigarette lighter here in the back of the car too. That all of that functions as well. Here's the trunk of the Bonneville. I wanted to show this off because first off, it's gargantuan. You can put a lot back here. Over here you have your jack, all your tools to change a tire, full-size spare underneath. Over here you do have the really hard to come by Pontiac accessory kit. And what that has is the tire inflator, plug-in light that plugs into your 12-volt outlet, and everything else that came with that. So just look at how cool that is. Pretty cool piece of memorabilia. You got your cargo netting still in place, and then the all-important tire inflator right here. And that you can plug in using the accessory kit and inflate a tire. Just gotta have the engine on for that. Pretty amazing. But yeah, huge trunk, looks fantastic. Bonus Pontiac accessory bag. Gotta love it. I also wanted to show off this factory build sheet. As you can see, it is for the car. You've got the VIN number, all that kind of information, every single option that's on the car. That's why the sheet's so long, is there are a million options on here. What's super cool about this, it is dot matrix printed. You can see the perforations weren't torn off. And these you usually don't find with a car. They're kind of hard to come by. They were placed in the vehicle when the vehicle was actually built. And to tell you the truth, it was tucked up right here in the trunk underneath this little pad. I could see a little folded up scroll in there, and possibly thought it was a treasure map. Turned out to be just the factory spec build sheet, which is super cool. So that obviously go with the vehicle. Nice little hidden treasure that's coming along for the ride. Just more original items to come with this fantastically original car. Here we have the engine bay of the Bonneville SSE Supercharged. It shows in pretty original shape, pretty clean in here too. Everything's where it should be, no modifications at all. It's looking real good. Recent maintenance includes fresh plugs and wires, AC Delco. Both valve covers, front and that really fun to do rear, have also been serviced. New air filter, oil change, that kind of stuff. Has a pretty fresh battery in it. Also, new starter as well. But overall, this engine's in very good health. In really good condition under here. Very original, which is always nice, always refreshing. Washer reservoir still has its little tag on it. You can see a fuel line tag back at the rear of the engine. Yeah, really original stuff, looking good. Alternator might have been replaced a little while ago. I would doubt that's a 30-year-old alternator. But everything looks really good, all angles of the engine. You can see that supercharger right there on top. So engine bay, really clean and really original.